Okay, testing, 1, 2. This is Franklin Saint from Whiteout Survival Server 35404 of the Bloodfire Dragons, bringing you to the development of a brand new character. Brand new character in the state. I'm just checking my audio and video here. I'm going to blend this in for a little bit for you there. So checking the audio video channels. Just give me a few minutes here as I bring everything online for you guys. There we go. All right, and let's check YouTube really quickly. Bear with me if the audio channels kind of stutter a little bit as I bring this up. You shouldn't hear a stutter, but you may. And of course, in the official footage, all of this will be edited out. Give me 1 second. I'm going to click over to that footage here and make sure that's working out. Again, I'm new to the game, and new to YouTube. Okay, it looks like the audio is happening well there. Here's that looped audio that I was mentioning before. Let's get some background music piped in here. And I'll click my channels back over to make sure that is also piping through appropriately. Should be coming in. Let's check the live. Live is pulling up for me on my screens here. I'll check the live. Give me 1 second. You may hear that audio bleed in one more time. Should be hearing some audio. Right, the Pandora should be set at 20.3 decibels. Let's get that in there, 20.3. All right, there we go. And I'll pipe that through here. Okay, the stream should be up. So this morning I have a great option for you guys. We're going to be starting the development of a new character here. Looks like I have one person on the stream, unless that's me. I want to get the chat up for you guys so I can see that. Give me 1 second here. Again, this is setup time, so if you're tuning in, you're going to see the background, all the hidden stuff that happens on a YouTube stream that most of these professionals have figured out already. So I've got the live chat up. I have my YouTube control panel. This new character, it needs a name. So I'm going to jump over to the group and let them know that I'm streaming back live. Where's my boy, KBMS? Oh, he's offline. Why, KB? Okay. Need a name for this new chief for our academy. I wonder what we'll call this. Now we can change it at any time, but it requires 400 gems to do so. So I'd rather start off with a good one because this is going to be a completely free-to-play account. Okay, I'm not planning to put any coin into this thing. We're going to start as it comes, straight out of the box in Whiteout Survival. We're going to put it in state 3504. And again, I can change it at any time. So this is my main account in the state. I am an R4 in the Bloodfire Dragons Alliance. We have an excellent team here, international players. We've got players from Mauritania, Canada, Korea. I believe we have some from France. Of course, United States players. I guess we get in there by default. We're ubiquitous. If you like us, love us, hate us, doesn't matter. We're in the game. All right, so I'm just going to set up a few things on my main here. Hall of Chiefs just finished. So, of course, I have the upgraded level 8 elite infantry ready to go there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and set a long train up. Make sure everything is copacetic here. And I've done all I can because I intend to be on this new account for quite a while as I develop. So you'll see me go through the island. If you've never set it up account before, we're going to get to this point where we have an island, but it may take us several days, possibly even a week, to get to this level. This character currently has 19.5 million power. Franklin Saint there. It's currently in an alliance. Let's see my alliance. Here we go. You'll see our fortress scheduled. You'll see we have a decent level of technology across the 3 categories of alliance build technology. So territory, battle, and growth. You'll see on the map, we have a bear set here, a second bear, bear number 2. Those are scheduled to trigger automatically today at 1500 UTC and looks like tomorrow at 2230 UTC. You'll see a crowd of cities here surrounding our bears ready to rally. And if we zoom out, you'll see our alliance territory on the map indicated by those blue. That's the home center of the Bloodfire Dragons. We also have several smaller alliances here to the north and some larger ones. Here's VIP here, a stronger alliance to the south. There's their main party. We see players moving around on the map. It looks like a rally is being called by VIP Gucci. All those players will gather in this city and then launch an attack against a map creature or another city, if that's how they choose. This symbol on a city is the illustrious Arena Award indicator. So we're going to set up a new character, and we're actually going to house this new character, not in the main, which is the Bloodfire Dragons, but we're going to put it in our academy. So an academy is a smaller alliance built for smaller players, younger players, or double accounts. Here's a facility that our academy owns. It's called, let's see, what do we call that? the dragon's nest. Okay, so our smaller players were housed there before coming over to the larger alliance. So that's where I'm going to sit my city. Let's see if I can find their main headquarters. It should be attached here somewhere, their banners. Here we go. These orange banners indicate Bloodfire Dragon territory. So if I trace it back through the banner trail, I should arrive at their headquarters. Let's make sure I'm tracing the right banner trail. Yep, that's BFD there. Wow, do they have some territory? Where is their main headquarters? I might have to shout out and ask for this thing. They could be anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. Immaterial. I'll find them later. Let's get this new character started. So if you already have a character, to create a new is quite simple. You come to your character name, go to settings, characters, and select new. So here you'll have a list of states that you can choose to put your character into. And always this fire symbol indicates the newest server on the map. We're going to select to go to the same server in which the main is located. You'll see I have 1 out of 2 characters placed there. It says, would you like to create a new character? Why, yes, Whiteout, I would. So now the game is going to build that character for me. And we'll begin playing the game from step 1.
There's a shelter.
Look, there's a shelter. Now, this is the second account. Okay, so we're acting as if we're setting up a mini. So we've already seen these intro videos. We're familiar with how the game works. So I'm going to skip through these as they come in.
Perhaps we can find.
Feel free to play through those a second time if you'd like. In this early section of the game, yes, you will have to replay the videos. You'll have all the tips coming at you, the orientation to the game. But this time, you know what's going on. You can just skip through those, so I will do that as well. Here we find our furnace for the first time. We'll add some wood to the fire. And just like that,
Are you all right, Grandpa?
we have our new city. Let's get some food. It's going to take 2 seconds to build this cook tent here. And we'll go ahead and build this workstation here so that we can add our first survivor. That's going to be the cook. Can't have the game without food. People got to eat. As they say in one of my favorite movies, Gone in 60 Seconds, people got to eat. This is the mission counter. It will give us a list of missions. So we built our cookhouse, we built our sawmill, we upgrade our bench. Let's put a survivor in the sawmill. Next, we'll build the hunter's hut and collect those rewards, meager as they may be. You'll see a pattern here. As soon as we put up a building, we upgrade it as much as possible. We drop in a survivor to upgrade the building here. We'll actually need to complete the furnace. We'll upgrade that. Boy, how I wished things in the later game happened this easily. Claim our rewards. We'll continue doing that as we need those things to continue building. If we ever run out of resources, we know we've made some type of error in the game. So, no need to upgrade things fully at this time. You're just trying to get through the beginning of the game. So, whatever minimal is required to move to the next level, that is what we will do. So, as soon as that hits 100%, even if there's more stuff to upgrade, we're going to stop. To go from Shelter 1, Level 2, we need our furnace upgraded. So we'll go back to the furnace. Oh, it wants us to add this survivor in. Welcome, Harold. Welcome, Doris. Welcome, Carl. Harold, you don't look so well, and I don't want to take care of you. So we're only going to accept the healthy survivors. That way we don't have to take care of dear Harold.
Is desperate for men.
We'll do that because I don't want to spend resources on keeping him healthy. Right? Sorry, Harold. You'll have to go experience life out on the ice field alone and sickly. So you see this here flashing. I only have 5 out of 6 survivors at work. No sick, because we kicked Harold out. I have 3 working, 2 resting. But, as you can tell, I have maximized the locations for these guys to work at the Sawmill, Hunter's Luck, and Cookhouse. So, this is the best I can do for now. Stats for the survivors. Let's check out my furnace. No, I can upgrade it. This is called a gem finish. I'll pay gems in-game currency to go ahead and finish that task. Sip of coffee, if you don't mind.
Run for your lives! The snowstorm is coming! It buried our whole city under 10 feet of
This is one I
snow.
cannot skip.
And abandoned my grandfather's dream? I need to warn everyone. We must start...
All right, there's a blizzard coming in. In order to stave off the blizzard, I've got to upgrade my furnace to level 5 and produce 10,000 wood in the sawmill. Let's accomplish those objectives before the timer runs out. Surprisingly easy to do. So we're at level 3. To go to the next level, coal mine level. So it's important to see these things, what you're going for as you build through WOS. Building randomly can lead to problems. You'll probably see me do that as we go through. All right. So I've finished the chapter. 3 taking shape is now on. I gotta build my coal mine. Look at that. See that red dot? Anytime you see a red dot, it's something you may consider doing. No one's gonna make coal if there's no one to work. So we'll add that survivor there for working. One just not doing a damn thing. All right, cool. What's my task? What am I trying to do? Let's check the list. Okay, upgrade the coal mine, appoint someone to work, bunk beds. Wait a second, that's not what I'm trying to do. Remember, I got a blizzard incoming. This is what I'm actually trying to do right now. So I produced 10,000 wood in the sawmill. In order to do that, wouldn't it be great if I had another survivor to work? And see this output right here? See this output right here? Let's go ahead and upgrade these. Right? See how that output, the production here increases? We want to increase that production. And once you've increased production to the max, you can upgrade the building, which increases overall output, which I'm going to need if I'm going to get to 10,000. I'm halted on my upgrade because the furnace needs to go up, but remember it needs coal mine level 3. So, let's get the coal mine to level 3. Level 2. Oh, let's get a worker in there. Alright, so we'll go here and add a survivor. So I like to click up here to add a survivor. That is not necessary. You can actually be in the building and click survivor at the bottom. But look, no free survivors to assign. I gotta go get a shelter with more beds. So I come over here to the shelters, and I need another bed. Remember, we're doing minimal. So there I have a bed. Not a great bed, but it's a bed. So now, I should be able to get that extra survivor. Oh. What? How much do I have to do? Maybe I have to upgrade it. Alright, now can I put my survivor in? No free survivors to assign. Where's that one that's resting? Where are you at? Let's see. Oh, did we get another survivor in? There we go. We needed to add another survivor. We had to attract them to come. And now that they have come, I guess we can put their behind to work. So we've appointed 2 survivors. Let's upgrade 2 bunk beds and shelter level 2. But remember, these are the chapter missions. You can fill these out, and those will definitely help you. But in this early game, you want to keep an eye on the pending storm and ensure you're including these, because if not, your survivors die in the ice storm. And if they do, well, that's a problem. You won't be able to build and you'll be stunted in your game. So you want to do both at the same time. Now this furnace here is, I like to keep this on max power. While that does burn coal more quickly, I've never seen myself run out of coal due to the furnace. It's usually because I've built far too quickly and killed the furnace myself. So to avoid doing that, you can keep an eye on your resources here, and you want to keep this above 0. So I'm burning 118 a minute. Excuse me, I'm building 118 a minute, and I am consuming 6 wood per minute, I guess. No, how much coal am I consuming? It should show me somewhere. Maybe it is consuming wood. No, I know it definitely consumes coal. I just can't tell how much it's consuming per minute. I think it might only be consuming wood at this point. It may have to go up. All right, coal mine level 3. That's how I increase this to level 5 for my impending snowstorm. You want to avoid gym finishes whenever you can. Don't get in the habit of finishing with gyms. It's bad practice. So I just keep coming back to the building I'm trying to upgrade and seeing if I can. So I can now upgrade. That's a 3-minute upgrade there. While it's upgrading, let's talk about the cookhouse. There are several features to the cookhouse. The stove, these kind of flash when you're highlighted on one. The stove. We have the sideboard. A kitchen table. Very nice. And of course, the larder. So soon we'll learn a little bit more about the larder. But let's go back to the stove. I can change a little bit of the production here. A little hidden gem in WOS. I can click this little yellow icon in the middle by production. You guys can't see the mouse. Let me see if I can adjust that for you. I'm playing on a computer here. On a PC. Let's see if I can allow you to see the mouse. Give me 1 second here. Capture cursor. There we go. Let me adjust that for every scene that I have. There we go. Okay. So now you should be able to see, hopefully, the cursor on the screen. Okay. So this production here, I can select it. And I can increase the quality of the food. Now that costs more resources, but what I found overall, this keeps your survivors from getting sick. It keeps them from dying. It keeps them working, which keeps you building. So I always upgrade that to the medium level. I find that sufficient. And as you upgrade these, you'll increase the quality of the food, the speed at which your survivors come in, and how fast that cook can actually put out high quality nutritious meals for your growing family. So we have beginning setup. So my furnace has 1 minute remaining. Let's check out other features of the game. Overview here in the top left, you can see the schedule. Right now, everyone who can work, who has a slot, is working. Let's check that. 1 of 1, 2 of 2, 2 of 2. Yep, everybody is working. I have space for another survivor. I only have 7 of 8, but they haven't come yet. And there's no place for them to go, so I'm not going to waste resources on upgrading the beds and bookshelves and items in the survivor hut, because even if I got another survivor, I have nothing for them to do. That's how you save resources. It's just a little bit. It's just the tiniest bit, but over time, that stuff adds up. Oh, what's this? This that you've been seeing on the left that I have neglected to tell you what it is, this is the WOS 305 Discord.
The smoke from our furnace represents hope to many survivors out in the frozen land.
We'll have venison for dinner.
Right?
I cannot
The WOS
wait.
Discord. Let's drop that WOS audio.
We're saved.
In a minute, we'll talk about the Discord. I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back later.
Hello from the Dodo
Let's focus on the
Oasis,
game.
most handsome poster boy.
Bahiti. One of the best free in-game marksman survivors. Fully upgraded, he has precise shot with an attack damage of 560. That powers up and shoots one time. He's got a quick shot, 30% attack speed. This allows him to use his pistol rapid fire, similar to a semi-automatic. In the beginning, it looks very bolt fire actiony, super slow. Pathfinder, dealing extra damage, damage increase. Sixth Sense,
Hi.
20% reduction in damage for all troops. Great for on the map battles. With just 1 second.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
And we're back on the live stream. So here we have,
Hi.
what is this? 50% chance to increase damage. So this will fire about half the time if you haven't fully upgraded at 50%. All these come at level nothing when you first get a hero. But welcome, Bahiti. And that opens up exploration for us. Again, this is a second, but it's a little slow. So we'll kind of talk through these things. So in exploration, you'll be approached in the beginning by a creature. And you'll kill it for rewards. And of course, you'll, take it to the meat shop. You'll see those empty spaces there. Those for additional heroes when they come on. And yes, you'll play through these over and over. In the beginning, it's a little slow, but that's really just to orient you to the game and how it works. So in the meantime, while that's going, I'll take you to the Discord. So our state has a Discord here with its world chat, R4, R5 chat, the Meme Lord chat, where it can get a little unsafe for work as players express themselves. We have the non-alliance pack chat. When we have the strongest alliances, we'll have this space for those conversations, negotiations, and rule settings for the server to occur. If you come into this WOS 3504 chat by invite,
We could certainly do with more material.
we'll get your name changed to what it is inside the game. That way everyone recognizes you. And you can begin using it immediately. We also have voice channels here. Server versus server guides. And the official Whiteout survival guides. Oh, Sergey just came in. Hope you're on the game as I'm running my mouth on Discord. We'll bring it back in focus here. So what I'm doing here is a recruit. An advanced recruit. Actually, there's a basic recruit. A few things have happened on the map while I was talking about the Discord there. We've brought in 2 heroes, Bahiti and Sergey.
Hello from the Dodo
We'll go ahead and
Oasis,
upgrade some of the
most
experience. As you get
handsome
experience points on the map, you'll be able to upgrade those heroes. giving them more power and increasing the travel you can have in exploration. Now, exploration is important because it gives you a resource that you cannot create organically yourself in your city. It gives you iron. 45 minutes left to go. Our furnace is increased to level 4 of 5. We're light on wood. We're about halfway there. Let's go ahead and upgrade this building for 35 seconds. When new features come on the board, you'll see them in your city. They'll see them as these outlines. This one will be for the clinic. An employment queue. We can build 2 things at once if we just enable this. Let's do it. Right? So we can add more survivors by adding in a new survivor hut. You'll see that increase that limit from 8 to 10. New survivors have come in. Let's add a nurse to our clinic. And we'll need to upgrade our buildings in order to get space for more survivors as they continue to trickle in from the ice field. Let's return to our goal. Upgrade to level 5. What do we need? Let's upgrade. Nope. Shelter 3 needs to go to level 3. Let's go over there. Shelter 3 is at level 1. To upgrade, we'll just hold this down. Upgrade. 6 seconds. 2, 1, and it needs to go to level 3. So all you have to do to upgrade is these bunk beds. You do not have to upgrade the wash bin nor the bookshelf. Actually, I'm wrong. You do need to upgrade those. Eventually there will be additional items here. Some of them you don't need to upgrade in order to increase the next level. So that'll go to level 3. Is that what we were supposed to do? Shelter 3, level 3. We could gym finish. We're going to avoid doing that. If we gym finished on everything, our total count of gyms at 807 would decrease dramatically, and we'd be offered to purchase gyms or a pack in order to get that count back up. We want to avoid doing that on our account. I do have a paid account. This is not that, but we can receive gems by following the clues left by our wonderful devs. So Molly, if you sign in every day, you can receive your sign-in award for the Molly hero. All right, our shelter is upgraded to level 3. Let's see what we got to do now for the furnace. We need more wood. See if we can obtain it. Looks like we have some in our backpack. Let's use that out of my backpack. Almost gets it there. We'll have to wait a few more seconds to generate that wood. In the meantime, let me show you the backpack. Oh, I can't yet. It is yet to be unlocked. It comes at Furnace 5, which should be able to build in just a few minutes here. In the meantime, while that's building, we'll go back to the Explorer's cabin and try a level 4 by adding our newly received Sergey to the battle. I will stack them in this fashion, so I have my defensive player out front and my marksman in the rear. See how Sergey runs out front, takes all the damage, and then he'll probably die. Oh, he made it. While my marksman player takes up the back row and just continues firing from the rear. That's the setup. Defensive heroes in front, they take on that damage, and then your marksman can continue firing from the rear. Oh, I can use specials. Forgot these aren't on auto. There's that charge up. Boom. I'll let those charge. I had to run and get a blanket real quick. It's a little chilly in here. Now, auto has been set up. I can now cast auto skills. So as soon as these fill up, they will launch. I'll probably keep that on for the remainder of the game. In addition, soon, This will unlock at stage 10, and we'll be able to use 2 times speed to increase the pace of our mission completion. I believe you can also pan around on that screen a little bit. Quick way to upgrade your heroes is push this little green arrow when you get it. It'll take you back to the hero page, which you can add the XP. You can also increase the skill by ascending the heroes. So you get these shards, hero shards, which allow you to upgrade the tier of the hero through the star levels. We'll go ahead and ascend using that 1 shard we have. Okay. We'll run it one more time, and then we'll return back to the map. Enjoy. Looks like they have a Zenman character, a Gina hero, versus my Bahidi and my Sergei. They are no match. They will be taken down, and that is a victory for Exploration Level 7, where I get coal, wood, a rare exclamation mantle. Rare is not rare. That is the most basic level. All right, I'll return to the city and see where I am on my furnace build. I still need more wood, but I have it in the backpack. So I'll use it all. And now I need more coal, but remember, I've gained coal by completing those missions, so now I have everything I need. I've built the hero hall, the shelter, and now I'm ready to go to the next level where I will unlock a new shelter and the iron mine. So we'll upgrade. That upgrade will take us 10 minutes. Helpfully, we have 10 minutes of speed up. We'll use these. And just like that, we're prepared for our incoming storm. Oh, we need more wood. Let's go do that. We'll add a survivor here. Give them a nice upgraded bench to work on. This design bench will increase production, and it costs iron. We'll be judicious there with our iron. Now you notice I've upgraded this iron, this design bench, but it didn't help me upgrade the sawmill. That's one of those extra things you have optional to increase, but I'd stay increasing the mandatory items in the beginning. That way you can actually upgrade your building to the next level and accomplish your tasks. I am out of wood, but you can see it growing there. Another way to see it growing is to look at the building itself. Those little green arrows kind of indicate the progress as each one of these workers continues. They'll keep doing that in daytime hours according to their schedule. Right now they are working until it becomes noon, and then we'll see them take a break and rush off to the dining hall to get something to eat. Let's pick up some rewards. We can always claim our incoming iron. This will fill up eventually, usually while you're offline. Let's talk VIP levels. VIP level gives you status bonuses around your city. Give me just one moment. I'll be right back. Listen to the music. Okay, I have returned. Just set this little battle on for you, Exploration Level 8, while I spoke with one of the creators in the studio here. Go ahead and update these, and then when we return back, to the city. You can also pick up gems here by reading the storyline of each hero. 50 gems per increase. I like to sometimes leave those there as a kind of bank for emergencies. What do we need to do to go to the next furnace level? We need Iron Mine level 5. So while I've got these unlocked buildings here and maybe here, I can put those together, or I could choose not to because those cost resources. You see that? It costs 2,000 resources, 2,000 wood, and I don't need it right now because my goal is to upgrade my furnace and prepare for the storm that is coming. Right? So I'm just gonna stay focused. Stay focused. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Oh, I need just the slightest bit more coal. Got some in the backpack. There we go. Let's look at the backpack. So the backpack contains resources, speed ups, and all the things that you'll gather in game. I have limited resources here, but you can see what you have in one spot by checking the resource thingamajigger bob in the top right corner. There we go. Thingamajigger bob. This is how the total resources I have, total items, total resources is really where you want to look. And then my speed ups, which I have none, no hours, no minutes, no days of speed ups. Sad. You'll notice something else has changed in the game. Hero Hall is here. I can now do an advanced recruitment or an epic recruitment. You get these free throughout the day, and they give you a chance to win something. Think of it as a little WOS gambling. I got some rare exploration manuals, a hero shard for Chloris, our lovely female hunter, and some iron. You can recruit again. Try your odds, right? And then you'll get those periodically. Another thing you may have noticed, we'll go back to the VIP level. VIP 1 through, I think, 12. Increasing can cost coin. However, you can do it for free by using the VIP that you gain or buy gems to increase your level. Why would you do that? Resource production speed bonus. Storehouse capacity. We haven't unlocked that yet. We can increase those, and we can even get construction speed bonuses. Whenever you see a red dot in WOS, click it. So we just gained 200 VIP points. We'll get more tomorrow, and you can see this begin to fill. This is where I would spend gems if you're going to spend them, and where I would spend coin if you want to become a paid player. Another new item to the map. Let's continue building, and then I'll show you that. I need Iron Mine level 5. Oh, so I do need the Iron Mine. Oh. And it needs to go to level 5. So we'll go ahead and upgrade it. Let's add in a survivor or 2. We'll put one at each one of these little positions. Uh-oh. I have to upgrade it first. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Gotta go to level 5 anyways. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, the anticipation. There you go. Get to work. Sienna. Sienna and Kate, my two lovely iron mine workers. Let's get your iron mine to level 5. As you upgrade, you'll see subtle changes to the outline and layout of the building. Eventually, you'll see carts and things flowing back and forth as you increase industry. In the meanwhile, I know I need a hut upgrade, and it's rather quick. So we'll go ahead and do these upgrades. And that will increase output, charge our economy. You see, you have a limit on how many things you can build at once. But you want to be continuously building those items you know you're going to need. I am out of wood. And I want to be careful that I don't put out my furnace. It is now switched over using coal as the fuel source. It's using 4 per minute. And I am producing 630 per minute. So there's no risk of my furnace going out even though I have it on max power. That's why I say always have your furnace on max power. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to its max level. I believe that is 8. Burning some wood there. We'll add a survivor. It needs to go to 5, but we need wood. So you kind of see how you bounce back and forth. I'll go to the sawmill. I know I need more wood. Iron is limited, so even though it'll help, I'll avoid upgrading that for now. Let's get some items out of the backpack. And go ahead and... Oh, I need furnace level 6 before I can go up. Alright. So while those things are continuing to move, and I have all of my queues running, let's check out World Chat. World Chat is a place where all the other players, again, you probably know this, can communicate on the map. Those with this little bracket in front, those are Alliance members. This is the Master Yogi, R5, leader of the largest alliance on the board. You can now begin looking at the state around you. Now keep an eye on your city as it builds. Here's your mailbox. It tells you what's happening out in the game. I have wars. What's happening in my alliance? I don't have one alliance yet. What's happening on the system? We can follow WOS on Facebook for some gems. Go ahead and do that. It opened up on another screen here. We can claim rewards. Welcome to WOS from the WOS survival team. And of course, we can always open everything in a category by read all and claim and delete all the red mail. Reports, things happen on the map, and things I've starred specifically because I may want to come back to them later. That's my mailbox. Okay, here's the chat. I have a personal chat. This is me. I am Lord 6077. It is frowned upon to keep your chief name that way. But since I can't talk to anyone until Furnace level 10, I can just view World Chat where recruiting messages will come across. Here's one from Master Yogi. REB recruit active members to join to our family to have fun and enjoy the game. 5 spots open at REB. At this point, I should be able to see the world. It tells me a little bit about what the wilderness is. Let's go to the world. I need Fernal level 7 to see the world, so let's keep building. Remember, if there's a red dot, click it. This is the missions to receive awards, and it helps orient you to the game. There are 5 days in the beginning game, each with their own things to do. So each in day 1, we have this category: daily login, furnace upgrade, and hero exploitation. I have logged in for the first day, so let me get those gems, those construction speed ups, and VIP time. Testing. All right, make sure the audio is still up. Reach furnace level 5. Yes, I have. Give me those construction speed ups. I've done 5 of 8 things on furnace. You'll see those kind of build there. Hero exploitation. If I get to level 30, I'll receive some Sergei's shards. There as well. I'm going to go ahead and do a mission real quick. Please tune into this video. I'll be right back in about 1 minute. And we're back. Now, I'm not going to stream every single minute of this build, but you can kind of see how the game kind of flows. There's a little rhythm to it. You build the furnaces, and the game just kind of opens up slowly as a flower to you and presents the beautiful gameplay inside. You may get confused. Oh, this is all about building furnaces and power. It is so much more. This is really a social game. A social game. You'll be able to meet people, talk, and chat in multiple languages due to the built-in translation service. Develop friendships, alliances, and live a really political life on the map as you battle for territory, space, and objects on the map, such as facilities, fortresses, and strongholds. You can even fight for the Sunfire Castle in the middle of the game map and battle against servers. Here's a little survey. I'll do it later. Definitely want those gems. Maybe later. Thanks, WOS. Oh, the storm is coming. And now I'm ready. So we'll go ahead and kick off that storm when it comes, and I'll get my rewards, and my survivors should be fine. It's a blistering 4.4 degrees below zero. All right, let's see what's next. Upgrade. Iron Mine level 5. I need a lot of coal to do that. So, now I'm going to use this iron to build because the lack of iron in this station is preventing my upgrade. Oh, look. Those were the upgrade requirements for the furnace, not the iron mine. Do you see that? How I expended those resources unnecessarily? In the beginning, it doesn't really matter because these times are 1 minute. But as these times increase to 6 hours, 8 hours, 2, 3, 5 days, you'll want to do that judiciously. Yes, it could take that long. What do you do in the meantime? Well, you play the actual game here in the chats, okay? Here in the chats is where you'll play the actual game. Let's put that back to the world chat. If I had gems, I could broadcast out to the whole game. A little gold ticker banner comes across the screen. You'll step periodically. Remember, red dots, if you see them, click them. There's sometimes some free goodies or new things in the game for you to get. This is Dawn Market. You can purchase it to receive these resources in the pack. Packs increase in cost and in rewards. But this is a free-to-play account. We're just going to hit this claimable box here and grab our 5 minutes of speed up. Ooh. And advanced recruitment. Dun 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 dun. Bahiti shards, Chloris shards. Let's see if we can upgrade our heroes. We're going to recruit Chloris in. Welcome, Chloris. She is our illustrious hunter. We'll recruit her, expending 10 shards, leaving us with 1 remaining. She can do damage area attacks across the arena map while increasing meat output when she's at star 1 and meat gathering on the map when we get there. So let's see how we can upgrade her. We'll send her 1 shard. We'll get more over time. Bahiti, in the beginning, we'll upgrade these as soon as we receive them. Let's go to exploration and use our new hero on the map. So this is another marksman hero. We'll put her on the back row, upgrade her experience as much as we can. I'm actually going to upgrade my front hero so he can take a charge. And we'll kick off this fight. It looks like Chloris could go up 1 more level. Oh, we can adjust the battle speed to 2 times speed now. And I'll actually slow it down so we see Chloris's area damage shield. Area damage. So it hits an area, it can hit several heroes at once. And the combination of those heroes and the 2 times speed has increased the game pace I may have this auto controlling feature here at stage 30. It's a auto launch feature, which I'll use when I need a break to let the game continue advancing through these levels without intervention for myself. You'll notice at the top, the stats. I have 70,000 and a half attack power. And my adversary, played by the WOS devs, the computer here, has 77,000 attack power. And you can see that I'm winning easily, even though I have lower power. And that's because the setup of my heroes is more efficient. With Sergei up front, taking all that damage, they can hit these two heroes, knock them out, and they haven't taken a hit yet. So that back row on the imposing force just gets decimated. From my marksman heroes in the rear, let's upgrade Chloris just a little bit.
Target's moving.
All right, I think this is the last one I'll do for a while. I'll go back to the city and check out how things are going there. Yeah, so this is the build of a new account. This is how it goes in the beginning. Of course, things unfold for you, like I was saying, as the game continues along. When I get up to this level 30 here, or 20 and 30 and higher, a few more things unlock. Here, I'll get my rewards for upgrading the hero in terms of exploration manuals. Give me a second, I'll show you how those manuals work. Let's check our furnace upgrade. Of course, I need more resources, but I don't need to upgrade any buildings. Doesn't look like. I can always do a gem finish here and instantly upgrade. That would be a waste of resources. Let's check the backpack. See what I can get there. I've met the wood requirement. I actually had some coal in the backpack, but I'm short about 400. Good to go on the iron. So I'm just waiting on coal. It says I can complete a mission to receive more. So if I upgrade 2 bunk beds and shelter 2 to level 4, what can I receive? I can receive some wood. That won't help me. That won't help me. I need coal. I could just wait and receive coal. Since I have wood, I'll go ahead and build some of these side buildings. Hey. That brought more survivors in. I now have 12 working. So since I have the extra resources, I'll go ahead and build up some of those. Still need the coal. Let's see if I can boost my coal output here in the coal mine. And it looks like I can by adding another survivor at an upgraded coal bench. I'm going to upgrade this entire building and spin the iron for the pulverizer because my speed is just too low. I have now used up more iron. I've gone in the wrong direction. So let's go to the exploration battle and see if I can't win me some on the field of battle. Coal. I'm looking for coal. I'm looking for coal. Give me some coal. 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 Come on, Bahidi. Just die already. Do we get coal? We do. We get 200 coal. That's like a quarter of what we need. Let's do it again. This is poverty playing. I can't go on the map and farm yet because I haven't reached the right furnace level. I can't do intel missions yet because I'm not big enough. So I'll just grind here. I could use gem finishes, but I kind of want to keep those gems for more important things. Right now, the biggest currency I have in the game and you'll have in the game when setting up your mini is patience. And for you, it'll be easier because you can just switch over to your main. Here on the stream, I'm not switching back over to my main. I do have an event at 10 a.m. I think our bear is cooking off over there. All right, that should be enough. What do I got? Can I reach into my backpack and pull out enough coal? Oh. So remember how I upgraded those things? I think I would have the coal I need now if I hadn't done those upgrades. So now I'm back to waiting. It'll be faster waiting. You can see it ticking up there, but that's why I say patience is your greatest currency. Because if you just wait sometimes, you'll get what you need. Whereas making moves on the map can actually decrease what you have available to you because everything costs resources. You ever heard cost money to make money? Well, it costs resources to make more resources. So, let's go fight for it. Now, in game, you'll have other cities on the map which you can fight to get resources. I do not recommend doing so. In WOS 3504, it is outlawed to attack another city and steal their goods because they're trying to work as hard as you do. And in reality, while we have many chiefs on the board, many alliances on the board, we are all one family. Hashtag 3504 strong, working together to increase the output and strength and power of our state, increase our cohesion, so that we can fight against rival servers in the later game. So no, don't attack other cities to steal their stuff. Would you like your stuff to be attacked? I think not. So, we have a peaceful state here. There we go. I can now upgrade. Look how little coal I have now. There's my coal. I only have 51 of it. What do these blue things mean? So blue means secured. That means if you were to be attacked, that could not be stolen. So if those numbers are equal, then that means all of your resources are secured. Most of the time, they will not be equal unless you're poor like me. To increase your storage amount, you'll need to build the storehouse, which I don't have yet because I can't see that far. My furnace isn't big enough to have expanded that much space out to me at this time. Let's check out the world chat. Dracula has shared an island from the RUB Alliance. We'll take a look. Very nice, very well put together. These buildings provide stat bonuses to Dracula. The RUB Alliance will give them a like, +1. We'd actually say that in the world chat if we could, but we are a tiny city. We need furnace level 10. 5 more furnace levels before we can respond on the map. It'll take 30 minutes to complete that. In the meantime, we've talked about heroes. We've talked about the backpack. What we haven't talked about is the shop. So I have the shop where you can buy things with gems. You can also trade resources. I highly recommend only buying things with these red indicators, discount indicators, so that you spend your money as widely as possible. We have the Alliance Championship shop. When your alliance wins, you'll get these Alliance Championship points, championship badges, which can be spent. For each item, it'll tell you how much it costs and kind of where you can get that stuff. Source Alliance Championship. You have to be an alliance to do that. We have the Foundry Shop. Foundry is an event that you can play with your alliance members to receive awards. Purchase some of those there. And of course the gem shop, where you can raw spin the gems that you're getting on the board. One of my favorites is the server megaphone. You can speak to the whole server and it kind of ticks across their screen on the map. This is a gem shout here from Master Yogi that we saw earlier. We have the personal area where I could friend a chief. I could add a friend. I could say Master Yogi, though he probably should not respond to me, as he is 11.6 million power. It's kind of a fuzzy search match here as it pulls back likely some farm accounts from Master Yogi. It looked like he may have one in REB, the Academy of the illustrious REB Alliance. And there may also be a second here. You see that subtle change there of a space between this main account and that second in the Alliance? Interesting gameplay there. 3 accounts, which means he must have more than one device to play the game. You can only have 2 in a state per device. So he's either got a second phone or tablet in order to pull off that. You can add folks to the blacklist where their comments will not appear to you. Very few reasons to do that, but they do exist, unfortunately. 30 minutes left on the furnace build. What can I do in the meantime? I can accomplish my missions. Upgrade 2 bunk beds and shelter 2. Let's just go ahead and upgrade this fully. And I'll actually go ahead and do these rewards here. I mean these items here. I'll unlock that employment queue for 1,000 gems, letting me build 2 things at once. And I'll go through here and knock these out. You can always long tap here. I want to avoid the things that cost iron, though. Wood? Sure. Coal? Sure. Iron? I'm going to need that. I'm going to hold those back. Alright. Upgrade that. This will make it more comfortable for my survivors. You'll see them with their comfort levels when they're inside of the building. You can also see comfort levels of your survivors here on the detail screen. Happiness. Comfort. Right here in the white. Quite low now. Happiness. Low as well. They're still freezing. As they come out from the lunch hut and head to evening activities, where we'll see them rate their huts in levels. So this is a let's see, what is that rating there? What does it mean when it's yellow? Yellow is sleep quality, food quality, red and fullness, warmth, comfort, and lastly, mood. So these survivors will actually rate their huts in real time along those categories, and as you upgrade, those will go higher. Okay. That will increase overall happiness, which you can check over here by the clinic in the suggestions box. You'll see the notice board here from the WOS devs. But you'll also see the suggestion box, which you can see how people feel. This wash station design doesn't help anyone. I feel like I live in a garbage dump. Nursing station bench can be more uncomfortable. So you can follow these and decide what you'll upgrade and when to increase your survivor overall happiness level. And based on their level, you can receive opinion rating and rewards every day. I completely ignore this as I'm playing. But if you like to take care of your survivors better than I, you can. Let's upgrade their cookhouse from level 1 to level 3. So we can get those rewards as well. It'll be a 9-second upgrade. So while I could have sped up this furnace, I'm not going to. This is a free account. I'm just going to enjoy my time on the game. It's great to do these peripheral upgrades while your furnace is building. That way you can continue sustained growth for the least spend possible. If I max this furnace now, it'll use more resources. Additionally, the next level won't be ready, and so I have to build these things anyway. So instead of going ahead and turbocharging, which I would do if this was a paid account, build as fast as possible, I'm going to build as smart and efficiently as possible and use my greatest asset, my greatest strength, which is patience. Just listening to the music. You'll notice there that I finished several things at once, and when you do so, you can get like a little flurry of things coming out. If you do things in order, you'll receive things one at a time. If you do them out of order, you can finish that one that's blocking all the others, and you'll get that flurry of resources that comes out. Time to mine. Right, so this is that flurry of resources. I did things out of order in the game, and so they're kind of just backlogged up. If you do things in order, it happens a lot better, but I was showing a way to play by doing things in the order that you want, because this is your city. You're in control here.
All I can.
So what you'll see me doing here now is evening things out. So my furnace level is 5. That means all my buildings can go to 5. So while this is constructing, I'm just going to bring all these resource producers up to 5. You can see there that level 3 on my hunter's hut. I'm going to bring this up to the same level as my furnace. If I leave those low over a long period, I'll have an imbalance in my resource production, which will stagnate the city. I'll have to like log off while I wait for those things to increase. So I'm going to keep these upgraded. I'm going to be cautious in holding down the button, because if I do that, it'll automatically go to next and start using this iron, and I don't particularly want to do that. So I'm going to set that to upgrade. I'll enter back in, and actually I'll do it this way. If you see a red dot, click it. Add that hunter there, which will increase output. Grab some more iron there. And we'll fight this every 10. You get this little head, which means that there will be increased rewards here. So I'm going to upgrade my Sergey out front. And I'm going to upgrade my Bahiti in the back to take on these higher level heroes I am now confronted with. I have Sergey, defense. Natalia, the bear, defense as well. I have Molly, shooting ice, as well as a Bahiti and a Chloris here. So you can see my players are beginning to struggle a little bit. My heroes are stuttering, but in the end, they do have the power to take down that due to my organization of my heroes. If I were to do it incorrectly, let's say I put these guys on the front and Sergey in the back, you'll see how poorly they perform against that stronger player. Everyone rushes to the front at once. They both get damage. My marksmen are dead. Sergey continues charging forward by himself, and he immediately expires, leaving a few soldiers. Oh, I'm still gonna make it. I'm still gonna make it, but you can see how that was poorly executed. There's a little chaos there. So we'll organize our heroes appropriately by putting the marksman players on the back, giving Sergey a boost so he can take that damage, and we'll fight from an appropriate position against these heroes where Gina is lead. There's Smith with his hammer doing some incredible damage. He's knocked out Sergey. However, the marksmen have not been hit yet except by Gina. So again, we come out with a W. Last one, and we'll go back to our city. Check the upgrades. Chloris is good in the beginning as she causes... Actually, she's good for a while. She causes that area damage. For free players, you'll need that. When her skill goes off, you can see she can actually probably hit 2 heroes at once on the back row when it fires. And she's good for that. So Bahiti will come out with the win once again. Thanks, Bahiti, for your participation there. Your contribution. We'll go back to the city. And I get rewards for clearing that exploration stage 20, 10,000 XP, a recruitment key, advanced recruitment, and 20 gems. We'll take that. Those hero level upgrades, another 2,500 XP. We'll take that. We'll keep taking that. I'll take that all day. Exploration stage 20. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. 15 minutes left on the furnace. So you can see I've saved half the time just by completing other objectives on the map. And now my rewards have caught up in the chapter missions. The next mission I have to do is upgrade the furnace level from 5 to 6, which I'm currently working on. My clinic and my hunter station require an upgrade, and my Bahiti needs to go up to 1 star if possible. Let's go check out this clinic. Now, the clinic you always want to keep upgraded when you can, because when survivors get sick, you want them to heal quickly so they can get themselves back out there to work. Little cool stuff on the map. Your heroes that you unlock walk around the city. You can click on them, and they'll wave at you. Hey, Sergey. No one's gonna stir up trouble on my watch. Your survivors walk around, but they're not as interactive. They kind of auto speak to you and just complain about everything. Just don't talk to me today. All right. Well, that's the starting setup of the game. The next thing will be when we change our name and when we get enough power to join World Chat, see the world, which will need furnace level 7. We'll be able to see the world. We'll be able to interact with other players and interact with the game map first by joining the BFD Alliance. So I'm going to end the stream there. I'll keep playing in the background and I bring you guys back in at our next step. This has been Whiteout Survival 3504 from the Bloodfire Dragons, the build of my new character. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you in the BFD main alliance for the Foundry battle today at 1500 UTC, 19 October 2025.